What up everyone, it's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends video, and what I have for you today is the Marvel Legends Haslab Ghost Rider 50th Anniversary Reveal. We will go over everything on today's Hasbro Post fan stream, from covering the base product, the base price, bonus tiers, and any other additional info. Before we get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, to begin today's coverage, let's start with the promo reel package and let's go ride on a highway to hell. As suspected, this Haslab was going to be Robbie Reyes and the Engine of Vengeance Hellcharger. Lots to unpack here, as there are tons of modes and accessories for display, and I'll share my thoughts along the way as well as my final thoughts. But for now, let's get straight to covering Hellfire mode first. Hellfire mode gives you a total of about 11 orange translucent accessories that is in conjunction with the LED lights to make it look like it's on fire, because that's the goal here for this mode. That includes 4 orange hell tires and rims, along with flaming effects that plug into them, more flame effects for the exhaust pipes and the engine blower, which will also be in a translucent orange. When you press down on the engine, it will activate the LEDs and all the Hellfire accessories will glow. Other functions that go beyond stage 1 of the Hellfire mode: if you press on the engine a second time or more, then you'll activate more light up sequences. So for example, the second time will light up the top part of the driver's seat, so it'll illuminate Robbie's head while behind the wheel. This is a good way to light up the head, since the figure doesn't have a light up function of its own. So the first press down function is good for when you want to display it without a figure inside. After a second time, you will get some flicker and pulse sequences for firecrackle effects. The grille and tail lights also glow, making it a total of 20 LEDs throughout the vehicle. It comes with 2 brimstone smoke trails that you can place in the front or back of the tires, or put one entirely on just one side. Should have came with 4 total for each tire, but it's still a welcomed addition. Therefore, the ACBA artist in me will have a field day taking photos. So I'm all for it. It does require 3 AA batteries, but they are not included, which baffles me. The second mode we have is Street Mode. You swap out the Hellfire accessories for its stock look. As a muscle car fan, my dream car is a '69 Camaro, so I like this look for the Dodge Charger, which is not officially licensed by Dodge for this project, by the way. But my biggest gripe here is that it's not die-cast. Why is it not die-cast metal? Instead, we get plastic, and it's not even painted in a glossy jet black deco it's supposed to be in. That would have given the illumination a larger trajectory to travel throughout the car for a stronger light source. It says it has a high gloss finish, but it's got some sort of metallic sheen to it that's not quite striking. Maybe the model is too early to tell and it'll be fixed later. I hope it does get more of a touch up. I like the way it looks, but if it came out the way my mind's eye pictured it, then I would have fell in love with it. This is the one visual I can't stand by, especially when we factor in pricing, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. Let's just focus on the product we see right now. Despite that, it's still the most premium offering for a Marvel Legends vehicle in terms of all-around features and benefits. It measures at 18.5 inches long, 7.5 inches wide, and 5.5 inches tall, making it the largest 1/12 scale vehicle under the brand line. As we buckle up inside for a test drive, we get some insanely nicely done exterior and interior designs. I like that they put a lot of details underneath the bottom of the car. Both doors open to fit a 6-inch figure inside. The passenger seat is also removable just in case you want to put an extra figure in the back seat. So you can fit 3 total 6-inch figures inside the car at once. The trunk opens up, so that's great storage for Ghost Rider's accessories. The wheels roll and the front wheels can be manually turned to position some turns and drifting. The articulated skull gear shifter looks amazing. It's designed to look like Robbie's skull head, and other interior designs such as the speedometer, odometer, pedals, seat texturing, and the floor mats with some sculpted flames give it some Ghost Rider personality. That's a neat touch. Plus, the license plate saying Eli Morrow is a great nod since that's the spirit the car is possessed by. Moving on to the figure itself, we obviously get a Robbie Reyes Marvel Legends figure with an all-new sculpt that captures his racing suit very well. The head sculpt is phenomenal. The flames bursting through the metal skull from his mouth and on the top of his head looks sick, which he'll have a swappable flame effect that is specifically designed to fit for when he's seated in the car. He just looks very demonic and I love it. The base body looks great too. He's a teenager that's not super jacked but has some muscle tone definition. Arms and legs are pinless as we come to expect for this to be the main figure in the Haslab. Torso is looking great. No butterfly joints though. Needed that for some nice dual wielding poses with his weapons. Speaking of his weapons, we get some badass looking weapons. He's got a hammer, a wrench, a pipe, and my favorite that has the spiked hammer connected to a crowbar through a metal chain link. I'm a sucker for metal chain link accessories, so I'm happy to see that in the Legends line. I don't think they ever used that before in the line. Not even the Toy Biz days, but I could be wrong. I'm positive I'm not wrong about that, but slight chance that I could be. Wait. No alternate hands? What the fuck? How? Why? What? Just trigger hands? He doesn't even hold guns. Should have been regular grips. Damn, I wanted fists for some punching. Damn, that sucks. Come on, Hasbro, you could make this great figure even greater. Hasbro, why are you holding yourselves back? Especially in a crowdfunder. That's where you go all out. Does he come with all hands? Am I missing something? Did I miss it? I don't see it. Anyways, now the campaign will run from today, September 16th, all the way until October 31st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on HasbroPulse.com and will be priced at $349.99. It needs to get 9,000 backers in order to be funded for production and will ship around fall 2023. That's not all, because they did reveal the early bird special, which is a depowered Robbie Reyes in his human form sporting street clothes. Already the first repay in this Haslab, wow. Same as the base body of the main figure, but the calves are swapped out to finish out the hemmed look on his jeans and sneakers. I don't like that cut there. It's really not a good look. Why didn't they just give him newer lower legs from the knees down instead of calves down? Breaks up the aesthetics of the pants, but I'll wait and judge to see how it functions articulation wise. No all hands with this either. Damn. That sucks again. Kudos to the marketing team making this Robbie Reyes in light of Hispanic Heritage Month. I'll always support my Hispanic characters, so this is one I've been wanting for a while now. However, the head sculpt to Robbie Reyes looks really weird to me. It looks more like an anime than a real person. With the photoreal tech that they are using now on the comic figures, they went for something that looks a little more cartoony. Were they going for a specific comic art style? Look at how sharp and angled the eyebrows look. The ear shape too. The ear gauges came out cool, by the way. I'll give them that. I mean, it's a great looking head sculpt if it's going for a certain artist style, but it doesn't look like it blends in with the cohesiveness that Legends have established for their likenesses over the years. Maybe it'll look better in person, or not. Can't trust these renders or promo images anymore. How the early bird special works is that if the campaign reaches the minimum goal of 9,000 backers before 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on September 23rd, which is only a 1-week span, then all backers will receive this figure. Whether you backed it before the 23rd or after, as long as it hits 9,000 or over before that 1-week deadline, then everyone gets it no matter what. If it doesn't, then we won't get the figure at all. Sadly, no additional tiers were revealed, but they did say that the 3-tier unlocks will be 6-inch Marvel Legends figures. So no add-ons for the car, as they wanted to include all of that in the base offering, which is the better decision. The big highlight was when they teased the Mephisto at the end of the promo reel, slightly revealing the back of his head, showing his hairstyle and cape. I was telling y'all that he would be a part of it, but some of y'all didn't want to listen to me. I said if they really want this thing to fund, they'll move it by having Mephisto as a tier. Him and Blackheart would be the strong tiers to push this for a fully funded campaign. Just because they aren't related to the character of Robbie Reyes doesn't mean he's excluded from the project. Remember, it's marketing. It's celebrating 50 years of Ghost Rider, which means they can pull out anything from Ghost Rider's lore. Let's face it, he's better off as a Haslab. I know you'll disagree, fine, whatever. You can make the argument as he's been a demanded character, but do you really think we would get a better looking Mephisto or Blackheart spread out as a BAF or a deluxe? Especially with the way some of these legends have been going. Cough, cough, that terrible, out of scale, shitty plastic, swirly looking Infinity Ultron bath. Cough, cough. I sure as hell don't think so. If those two aren't added here, then the campaign won't fund all the way. And when I mean all the way, I mean all tiers successfully unlocked. That's just my opinion. They are not there to just settle for the 9,000. Hopefully he comes with his throne too, and Blackheart better have a bendy wire tail. If you really just wanted Mephisto, then I suggest you get the Marvel Selects Mephisto. That's going for about $200 on the aftermarket. And also if you wanted a Marvel Legends Toy Biz Blackheart 2, that goes around $40 to $45 last time I checked. So it'll cost you about $250 estimate for the two, but that's only if you don't have them already. At that point, you might as well just put that kind of money towards this, but you do what you want with your money. It's just a suggestion. With those being 2 tiers, I'm completely open to any other figure for an additional tier. I'd like an Alejandra Jones, but don't want to jinx it because I really want to see her. Maybe Nightmare? Nah, he can be thrown in a wave. I'm thinking they'd have to put a Danny Ketch with his proper Hell Cycle, right? I'm clamoring for that. Maybe Zarathos, Vengeance, or Carter Slade. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see. Now, for my final thoughts. You ready? For just the base price offering, for what we are getting is a lot. The figure, the figure's accessories, the 1/12 scale car, the car's accessories, and swappable parts, because I really love the interchangeability. LED lights too, it's actually a good handful. No doubt will this have that high fun factor, but that $349 price is just way too steep. For it to not have die-cast metal, alternate hands, batteries straight off the rip, then that's a lot, man. I was hoping for something between $175 to $200, but not this high. The His Tank was $50 less. Is that extra $50 going towards the Marvel and Disney licensing? Probably more than that is going towards it. I got a Justice League movie Batmobile by Mattel that was about $125 and can be remotely controlled with real smoke coming out of it, which could start a real fire on its own. I love 1/12 scale vehicles. I got other 1/12 scale cars that maybe don't have nearly all the details as this, but is about the same size and for around the $30 price point. Look at those Mattel WWE vehicles, which are a lot of fun, by the way. I recommend you try one out. But wow, Hasbro has been enjoying letting Mattel show them up lately, haven't they? Then they didn't even reveal the first tier. What's up with that? Because G.I. Joe, His Tank did it, I think. I believe they did so with Sentinel and Galactus as well. Tier 1 should have been automatic to spike something. Dan Yoon was begging us to back right away to hit that early bird special. Dan, you my boy. We always have fun discussions and I consider you a friend, but don't get mad if that early bird don't hit, my guy, because the tiers or one tier wasn't even revealed. They better reveal all of them at PostCon in 2 weeks. That's probably what they're waiting for, which is not a good move in my opinion if they wanted to push and unlock that early bird special. If it hits, then cool, it all works out, but I would hate to miss out on a figure if I'm pledging my money on it, because I absolutely loathe that FOMO bullshit. So let's just say it hits the early bird special, and then if it hits all 3 tiers, then we get a total of 5 figures, which will cost about $25 each nowadays, right? Well, Mephisto and Blackheart will be a deluxe size at about 8 to 9 inches or so. We'll price those two at $40, you know? So 155 subtracted from the 350 will be about 195 base price. It looks like it'll bring the total down to when we strip this apart. That's not too bad, but hard to guesstimate that because we don't know if we're getting an additional vehicle with a tier. So it'll be better to see when we get all the tier reveals to do a better breakdown of what we get in total for the 350. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but for now, I'm not defending the price on this at all. I'll let y'all communicate that through in the comments, but please be kind. If someone says it's worth it or not worth it, don't attack them. We all have perceived value in our minds, so I just kindly ask that you please keep it civil so we can do better as a community. I backed one, and I'm only backing one because I love Marvel, I love Ghost Rider, I love Legends. This is my line I'm invested in, so I do want it. The total came out to about $375 with taxes. No shipping because I have the premium membership, so add about another $22 if you don't have it. Damn, that's $400. Damn. Again, it's a hefty ass price. I can't imagine what a Blackbird or a Quinjet would cost. If they were going to go small for the first premium vehicle in Haslab, I figured it would be this Hellcharger or a Punisher van. Overall, I like almost everything about this, but I don't like the price. Let's see what those tiers bring and if they can justify this price. Now I kick it back to you. What do you think of this new Haslab Marvel Legends Engine of Vengeance Hellcharger? Are you backing in or backing out? What tiers are you hoping to see? Jot down your wish list, comment below, let me know, we'll chat about it. That was my recap. Please follow me on Instagram at xmanny87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace.